You're alive. I'm alive. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. Something the matter? There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. Soon. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of the... We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Fine. What's on your mind? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. Something the matter?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
more of those wretched things.
Don't mind if I do.
The mission has
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
need to keep focused. Bleed for me.
Oh.
On my way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this quick.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect. Something the matter?
Don't give me trouble now.
footprints in the mud around that rock.
Please come and help me. Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? You'll talk. I can... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms. I suppose it's not exactly common knowledge. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it? Well, getting out of here for a start. Then finding anyone who knows about these worms. I need an expert. Someone who knows how to control these things. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, and you seem like a useful person. All right. I accept.
Bro? Fuck am I lagging that much?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Need something? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Ah! Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not? The insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem
Established, few enough can. It's not exactly a... We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered, an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for...
Oh, I have the magic touch. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
You're
times.
not versed in magic, are you? No matter to worry the... If you meet any elder wizards, let me know.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are...
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and
Enough
listen.
dawdling. Get me
You'll
down.
hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Fuck.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for
She sees
purification.
your kindness.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. Make space, and my might is yours.
Gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Ready for battle. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I...
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has... Chatter already... I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our It is... Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your... We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to bad surprise. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often... That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's get going.
have here?
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got cup.
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it. First you look, then you touch, then you take. The only thing we're sharing with you is our pointy ends. Get him!
Easy.
Another step forward.
Victory awaits.
Let's finish this. Take two.
Here goes nothing.
Mierda. Joder, qué normal.
I am death. Ketazeth.
May the dice roll in my favor.
A welcome rest.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
That might be worth a look.
That might be worth a look.
Why do you give...
You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
Need to stay focused.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for?
Ancient,
Normally, the patron god is
indecipherable
obvious.
text covers the
Not
plaque.
here.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Let's have a look. That will fit in my pack.
I'm ready.
Very well.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off! Hey, someone's in here.
With ease.
Swift and lethal. Taking position.
Need to act fast.
Light on my feet.
I don't fancy their chances.
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
Death is but a
here, I hope.
No handle. How does it open?
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to... What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering. That's not abstract. That's the spirit. Let's be... A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep. I have a cat, a library. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try as you might to breach it.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Your magician's understandable. Can't say I'm... The night normally means bustling streets. The curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel. Ah, no. Tea isn't really my drink. I'll be awake a while anyway. I need some time to think. You sleep. I'll keep watch. You know, if you want to spend time with me, you only have to say it, but suit yourself. I'm sure we'll drift off at some point. I am in a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Doing the rounds, are you? You What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Gale. He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we...
You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those in... Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit...
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. If you're sure...
A monster forms inside us, yet you... speak.
Wasn't built for the living. Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth. armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
What could a book contain that requires it to be bound with chains?
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Jurgel, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Something over there. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Victory awaits. Make way.
My faith will protect me. Onward.
Oh, eto. Anda.
have to keep going.